So I'm Stanley from Hong Kong. I'm currently still a university student in Hong Kong. So in my free time, I like to explore places in my city, and I didn't find a very feasible or good product that I like using to discover different places. For example, a coffee shop or a gym or maybe a rooftop bar, something like that. So that's why I decided to build a site, and then I will curate all this kind of information so others could see what's available in the city and then create their own journey when they're exploring Hong Kong. So I remember when I was building the site, I always wanted a tailored functionality for my users. So when they're using the website, it can bring some sort of utility function to them. For example, creating their own watch list for some places or some of their favorites to go places. So we need a more customized authentication for each user. So how we use Memberstack is now we incorporate the sign-up process and the login process with Memberstack using the built-in authentication. Then once we have a new member registered, then we'll run some Zapier automation code to create the custom profile for the member. And when the member wants to revisit the account for what they've saved, then they can log in with their credentials. So everything is powered by Memberstack, and we're really happy of integrating it as part of our service. I really like the onboarding process or the setup process. It's all done in the dashboard. So once I log in, I create my membership structure, then I can easily just copy the code and put into Webflow, and then Memberstack will immediately validate whether it's successfully integrated. This is the best part I like about the product. The simplicity and a step-by-step guidance when you're onboarding into a new software service is not something I've always seen in other products. So I've adopted a series of no-code solutions. So I'll probably describe my stack right now. I'm using Webflow for the web pages, design, hosting, and then for because I'm also running the entire site by myself, so I'm using a lot of Zapier automations, and also it powers some of the functionality in the website. For example, creating a custom member profile for each sign-up account. It's all Zapier. So whenever we use Memberstack, then it triggers the Zap to run and then send a message to Webflow, and then Webflow would immediately create the profile. And also I use Airtable to hold most of my data, and then Memberstack for authentication and JetBoost. I really like JetBoost. So provides the filter and search functionality into my Webflow site, which is very crucial in the entire website. During the process when I was building, I think there are a lot of good content, specifically in Webflow or Zapier. So I watch a lot of videos online, and I learned how to create a project in Webflow, and then I to use more and more no-code tools to build the entire website one by one. Whenever I find fit, then I will integrate with it, and yeah.